Hi everyone, in the last episode, I discussed with you how to create an amazing vision board, the ultimate vision board, to start off the year right, and shared with you some highlights from my own. Because my vision board is so full of life and has many aspects, one video wouldn't do it justice. So here's a follow-up to go over my vision board in more detail. If you haven't seen the original to this and would like to learn how to make a vision board, please click the card link to the video at the top. So I want to first talk about various aspects of my vision board. So I want to start at the top, very top in the middle. So when I talked to all of you about the 2 words that I wanted to lead me this year and at least in the foreseeable future at this moment with all of my goals is focus and leap. And I talked about this in my social media as well and in my vision for my 2021 blog. So I chose focus because I really want these goals to come to fruition. And right now I'm doing so much, which I love, but I'm also wanting to work on this project and work on the Divorcee Diaries. And I also wanted to put down the leap because I know that there's going to be some big risks and some big choices that I'm going to be having to make this year. And I want to be sure that I can make it and not feel too nervous about it. And I want to be able to embrace that because I know that's coming and that's ahead. Without a big risk, there's no big reward. And so I wanted those 2 things to be there together. So starting on the top right of my board, it says health, and it shows me, or not me specifically, but it shows a woman running, or at least, what I determine as a woman running, and also fruits and veggies in this kind of beautiful heart shape, which I think is very important to me because I know that health is wealth. And I was told this by an undergraduate professor, that if you have your health, then you have wealth. And I believe that, and I know that to be true 100%. I also put down, as we work our way down, I also put down a car because I don't know about all of you, but I'm not really into cars. I've been driving the same Mazda Protege from, I think the year is 1993. I do feel like this is a new time in my life that I really want to invest in a car that reflects who I am as a person, because I don't necessarily think that my car currently is reflective of where I'm going. And then I have these beautiful pictures of this kind of growing plant. And what I put down there is really to show my growth, not only personally, but my growth spiritually, my growth in my investments, my growth in my business, and in my brand that I want to uplift, and in my career. And then as we move left on my board, you'll see the words gratitude and family, because family is very important to me. And you'll also see a heart made out of money signs. And right in the middle, $1 million. Yes, you see that correctly. And that's because I am a firm believer in intergenerational wealth. And I have a fantastic 5 nieces and nephews that I want to make sure are eventually set up to be at their best. I don't want them to feel that they have to go into debt with their wanting to explore their education. So I want to be able to provide and support, my siblings and my nieces and nephews if there's ever an opportunity to do that. So intergenerational monetary wealth is something that I'm very passionate about, and it's at the forefront of my mind. And that kind of leads into family, of course, and it leads up into growth in my investments. So I'm also very interested in investing. I love saving and investing, and I really want my investments to grow, both my monetary investments, but also the investments that I have in my time. I really want this business to grow. I want my brand to grow. So that's what I wanted to depict there. And then you see Oprah, and then you see inner peace. And that is exactly what I want. One of my values that I want is inner peace, and being able to really take hold of that and really hone in on my own inner peace, and not comparing myself, not not being hard on myself. And I love Oprah because she's always been such a wise person in my life and an inspirational person in my life. Just through her story even, she's been able to inspire me in many, many ways. And I also have a cross there because I'm a very spiritual person. I want to follow in and gone and make sure that that is at the center of my life and who I am always. So it's right at the top there. And then moving more left, from top over to the left and work down, you have the Divorcee Diaries. And that is my blog where it all started. And I really want my blog to get 1,000 viewers a day. I wanted to reach that many people because I want that many people to find it and receive inspiration from it, receive comfort from it, because being divorced is really hard and or can be very hard. Eventually we'll get 100 times better. But in the journey of going through it, it can definitely be hard. So I want that to be a resource for anyone out there that might need it. Not just anyone that's going through a divorce, but anyone that's going through a separation or a breakup or a trauma of any sort. I want that to be a resource for them because I know I wished I had that at that time. And then you'll also see at the very top corner is Good Morning America, because one day I would like to be on Good Morning America sharing my story and advertising my platform to reach others and be a resource for others during that very difficult time. Because I also love that team and it would be so great to be interviewed by Robin. I'm just gonna put that out there. So as we're moving down, I also started my YouTube channel, as you all know, because you're watching this, thank you. And I wanna reach 50,000 subscribers. So that's my goal. That's more of a goal for this year. I'm putting it out there. I wanna manifest it. Hopefully 1,000 views a day for the Divorcee Diaries blog and 50,000 subscribers. Then you'll see my Instagram. I would love to have 10,000 followers on my Instagram. That's what I'm putting out there. And you'll also see that I have the icon for Apple Podcasts. So I love podcasts. And one day I also want to have my own podcast. And I also love Jenna Kutcher. And she actually helped inspire me to write my blog, to eventually do a podcast, and has so many resources in giving back to women and helping women out. So I want to do the very same thing. And I want to be on her podcast. I want to be on one of her episodes talking about the Divorcee Diaries. That's what I'm manifesting. That's what I'm putting out there. So yes, 2021, see you. As you see at the bottom, I have the words friends. So know that I also love and cherish my friends very much. And I feel like this past year, I didn't spend as much time as I wanted to checking in and focusing on my friends and my family. And I want to be more cognizant of that and do that more intentionally this time around. And as you can also see, a row that says new career ahead. Because at this point in time, I have been able to have a great journey in my career currently, but I'm excited for what is to come in the future. So hopefully this is something I can do full time or help, like honestly, just anything to help others, especially those that are going through a divorce or any trauma, helping them full time would be my dream. And I really hope to do that very soon. And finally, happiness and that pink heart that I have there is really just for myself and loving myself. Self-love, love for others, love in general, love lead the way. Pink is my favorite color. So I really wanted that to incorporate self-love, because there wasn't really great images of self-care, self-love. So I was like, this picture, that speaks to me because it's my favorite color and it looks like a drawing. So I literally like that. And finally, at the very center is a picture of me in one of my favorite colored shirts. And just honestly, that picture came out so beautifully when I was taking it with the fantastic friend of mine, Tracy Punkana, whose Instagram is below. She's an amazing photographer. And when we did that session, it was the first session that we had. And it was, I think around March or maybe February. And I was just enjoying it so much. And this picture depicts how excited and how happy I am and was. And this is, before COVID. So I want to get back to that feeling and being at my best, because I can't help anyone else unless I really focus and nurture myself, and I truly believe that. Well, that's my entire board. I hope this gave you some more inspiration to start your own or learn a little bit more about myself. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel below. Thank you for watching.